Greetings, Bellingham. This is Conor O. with your 3:30 Newsbreak. In international news, British police say they have arrested a man on suspicion of attending a terrorist training camp in Syria. West Midlands police said the 21-year-old from Birmingham in central England was arrested by counter-terrorism officers after he returned to Gatwick Airport from Istanbul. The police force said Friday night's arrest wasn't connected to the arrest of two men on suspicion of Syria-linked terror offenses earlier this week. The two men arrested Monday were also from Birmingham. They are among a handful of people arrested in the UK in recent months on suspicion of traveling to Syria to fight. In national news, President Barack Obama has signed the $1.1 trillion spending bill that funds the federal government through the end of September. Obama signed the measure Friday, the day before federal funding was set to run out. He was joined at the conference center near the White House by aides who did much of the work negotiating it. The compromise package passed both houses of Congress overwhelmingly this week. It funds every agency of the federal government and also scales back automatic spending cuts that hit the Pentagon and major domestic programs last year. The measure calls for less spending than Obama proposed, but more than Republicans sought. However, lawmakers of both parties were determined to avoid a repeat of the political shutdown that caused a 16-day government shutdown last October. In local news, a federal judge was approved by new Seattle Police Department policies designed to eliminate concerns over biased policing and unjustified stops. U.S. District Judge James L. Robert signed off on new policies on stops and detentions and bias-free policing Friday. Both policies have been developed under a settlement between Seattle Police and the Justice Department, which found in 2011 that officers were too quick to use force. Seattle U.S. Attorney Jenny Durkin says the policies set the national standard and will clarify how officers are supposed to handle street encounters that don't rise to the level of an arrest and give them a clear definition of biased policing. For the first time, officers will be required to document every time it conducts an investigative stop of a pedestrian. Now for the weather. Tonight, it'll be partly cloudy with lows in the 30s. Saturday, though, it'll be partly sunny with highs in the mid-40s to lower 50s. And for Saturday night, mostly cloudy with lows in the mid to upper 30s. Reminding you to exit through the back door, I'm Conor O, and this hour's Newsbreak was compiled by the AP Wire.
I swear it wasn't a recording, guys. That was Conor. So, welcome to KUGS. And, we played some Istanbul 70 earlier. Had no idea that there was going to be that connection, but if you're going to sneak into Syria, you'll probably hear some of that. And up next, we're going to hear some Arcade Fire, Reflector, just extreme classic. And, happy Friday.